today's video, I bought the cheapest and most expensive Five Nights at Freddy's plushies, from bootlegs all the way to never before seen FNAF plushies. And I'm even going to be giving away a prototype at the end of this video. So let's get right into it. So guys, we have a whole ton of really exciting plushies to be opened. Of course, we're joined here by Withered Bonnie himself. Hi, Withered Bonnie. Say hi, Withered Bonnie. He can't respond, so it doesn't really matter. But before we check out what insane thing is in this $1,000 FNAF plush box, we gotta start off with $1. And I think you guys can already tell what kind of ugly, disgusting animal is in here. Move it, Shadow Freddy, you're in the way. So we gotta unbox her very gently, very nicely. Did that open it? No. What the heck? You can clearly see it's some ugly Chica. Let me get this thing opened. Jump scare! Ew! Oh my gosh. This Chica plushie is genuinely awful. Now, the Funko Chica was already ugly enough, but look at this thing's disgusting eyes. Its nasty beak, its gross bib, and its giant feathers. But you know what, guys? I'm feeling a little bit hungry, and I think I can make the perfect chicken dinner. Alright, guys, who's hungry for some chicken? Oh, I am. Oh, I'm hungry for some chicken. I'm hungry for some chicken. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Oh, I'm hungry for some chicken. I'm hungry. Oh, look how hungry. Oh my god, there's metal in there? Whoa. Guys, I'm so hungry for some chicken. Ooh, yummy. Yummy yummies. Ooh, alright, let's go check out $5. So guys, if that was the $1 plush, then I'm not really expecting too good from the $5. So you know what else they call me? Fishing Puggo's Kniferia. Let's see, hopefully, you know what, I'm just gonna take a chance. Hopefully there's something bad in here. I'm just gonna completely just stab through it and let's see. You think it's open, guys? Alright. Let's see if I destroyed a official plushie. It is... Well, that doesn't look very official. I can't open this with one hand. Give me a second. Well, guys, we got it opened, and it's kind of a bootleg. So, this, for some reason, is a official plushie somehow. This is made by the horrible Good Stuff company. It's on the tag somewhere, but it's based off a bootleg plushie, so it's based on some bootleg sun that Good Stuff saw. They saw the ugliest sun design ever, and they said, you know what, let's make that a official plushie, which just sucks. I don't know why they decided to make this guy. I mean, he's one of the ugliest plushies ever, so it's really stupid that they decided to make him. I hate him. This is somehow official. Just get that garbage out of my face. Let's just go to $10. So far, guys, I definitely think I've been scammed. $1 was a scam, and $5 was definitely a scam, so I guess I'm out $6. I mean, it's not that much, but if the rest of these are scams, then, well, that's a lot of money to lose. But the next one, $10, we're going to open this a little more carefully because you could buy a real FNAF plush for $10, maybe even a Jazzwares plushie. Let's go ahead and open this one and find out what's inside. So here is $10. Honestly, I'm really not expecting much. I mean, what do you guys even think you can get for a $10 plushie? I guess you could get something alright, but I mean, most Jazzwares plushies are more than $10, so... Blue? It's like a teal. What FNAF plush is teal and blue? What? This is... Oh, no. We got an ugly Funko plushie. Ew. Nobody wants Funko plushies anymore. They suck. Alright, it is... Liberty Chica for $10. Alright, so we definitely got scammed. Liberty Chica is not worth $10. Liberty Chica sucks. She's one of the worst FNAF plushies ever made. I don't know why they would ever decide to make her, but let me just explain why she sucks. First of all, her head is giant. I mean, if you look at it, her face is so tiny compared to the giant head. Second of all, this is a Liberty Chica, not Liberty Toy Chica, but they took Toy Chica's face and her beak and her eyes and they put it on Liberty Chica. Third of all, the crown is literally just a thin piece of felt, which sucks. Fourth of all of her details literally are just thin pieces of felt. This thing that she holds is literally just one piece of felt. And the cupcake, they couldn't even make it a real cupcake. They are so lazy. They made it some crappy metallic piece of fabric that just sits there. You could literally just rip this off. It looks like a leaf on there. And then her entire body is printed. This could have been so easily embroidered. They could have embroidered this so easily. And instead, they get super cheap and they print it. And then she doesn't even have any legs. The real Liberty Chica, of course, she has some type of legs, but they got so lazy, they didn't even put any legs under here. They just made it a circle. And that is a Liberty Chica plush. They put beans at the bottom of her, but she can't even stand up. Look. Okay, well, she couldn't stand up before, but I want to rip its head off. Oh my, I hate this plushie so much. This plushie is genuine garbage. I just really hope that the next one we unbox, the $20 one, is a little bit better. So, let's go check that one out. So, guys, I'd say that was another scam, so it's not doing too good. That's 3 scams in a row, but Shadow Freddy told me there is a insane giveaway in the $1,000 box. I don't know what, but that's just what he told me. So, next up, for $20. This box is a lot bigger. Hopefully there's something a lot cooler in here. I really hope so. That'd be awesome. Let's see what's in the $20 box. $20. Take your guesses now, guys. Do you think I'm gonna get scammed on this one as well? This might just be the video where Puggo gets scammed. We have... What the heck? What is... Ew. Ew! What is this monstrosity? Oh my god. Ew. How do you free him from his prison? God, this thing is ugly. Holy moly. Let me see this. Ew. No, because genuinely, what is this ugly thing? This is Five Nights at Freddy's Bonnie official Tubbs plushie. Tubbs plushie cosplaying ducks. So this is meant to be like a rubber ducky plushie? How does that make sense, right? Rubber duckies are figures, not plushies. The cosplaying ducks, right? So I've seen the rubber ducky figures. I never knew they made plushies. God, this thing is horrible. I don't even know what to say. His ears are tiny and disgusting, and they just flop whatever way they want to. It literally looks like they're gonna fall apart. They look so nasty. Look, I bet it'll fall apart. Watch this. Oh, and it fell apart. Look at... Whoa, God. Guys, the plush just fell right apart. I don't even know what happened. The other ear, same thing. Look at this. Look, I swear, I bet this ear will fall apart. Watch. Oh my gosh, it fell apart. Wow. Look, and now he looks like a Freddy. This duck thing is so ugly. His eyes are literally like sunken into his head, and I know that's how normal Bonnie is, but that doesn't look good on a plushie. Ew! I made him even uglier. He has a weird nose, so he's in the shape of like a rubber duck, and they give him an open mouth for some reason, and his snout is so tiny. He has the tiniest little baby snout ever. Why would they do that? His arms just look stupid. Oh my gosh. And they give him a big ugly tail thing. I'm just so confused. Why would you want this? It's so ugly. Why, genuinely, why would you want that? This sucks. We got scammed again. You know what? Dude, I hate scams. It won't, oh my gosh, it won't go through. I hate this thing. I hate this ugly Bonnie so much. I hate how I'm getting scammed by every single company. I just want, I want to decapitate him. I'm gonna decapitate him. I don't care. I don't care. I hate him so much. We're decapitating him. We're decapitating Bonnie. I hate him. I hate this ugly thing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There goes Ugly Duck Bonnie. So, I'd say that definitely was a waste of $20. So, how much money have we wasted so far? I think that's $36 that we've got scammed on. So, that's awesome. That's great. Now I gotta throw this garbage away. But, let's go ahead and hopefully $50 has something good. So, guys, this video is honestly going pretty bad so far. Withered Bonnie, You've cursed us, man. We've got 4 scams in a row. We have the Chica plushie we burned. We have the somehow unofficial official bootleg, the Liberty Chica plush, and then the Bonnie rubber ducky. So this vid is going awful so far. We're really not doing too great. Withered Bonnie, please bless us. And hopefully the next one, $50, has something actually worth $50 inside of it. Because if not, oh my gosh, I'm gonna lose it. If I get scammed out of $50, that would be over $100, almost $100 that we've been scammed out of. So let's go ahead and open it. So guys, $50 here. Please don't scam us. I'm begging you. I can't get scammed again. Oh man, I really need this so badly. I need a good one. Please give me something worth more than $50. Please. It is no way. Oh my god. Ah! Well guys, we got the brand new Lefty Jazzwares plushie, but I realized something really bad. This was in the $50 box. This was not in the $20 box. If it was the $20 box, it would have been a good deal, right? Because it's a $25 plushie, but this was in the $50 box. That means that this was literally twice the price of it normally in stores. No! That's another scam. So this is the Lefty plush that I bought for myself because he was so hard to find. So the other Lefty in my previous video was the giveaway Lefty that I gave away to you guys. So the winner of this Lefty plushie from the previous video is on screen right now. So congratulations to who won this Lefty plushie. You get a awesome Lefty. So this Lefty plushie is for me, and honestly, I love these plushies so much. They are so incredible. The new Jazzwares plushies are amazing, especially Lefty. He's such kind of a random character for them to make. Out of all the different characters they could have made, they chose Lefty, which is honestly really strange, but I really love it. Everything about him looks so good, and he's so much better than the Funko one. If you remember the Funko one, he had these weird, slightly beady eyes. He had this weird ring around his eyes that just didn't look good, and for some reason, in the black eye, they gave it one little white dot on his eyeball, which looked really weird, and it looked like he was always looking to the side. He wasn't, oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I'm so excited for Lefty, I keep knocking my camera over. Honestly, the Funko Lefty wasn't good. If you remember the Funko Lefty on his chest, the star was literally printed like a sticker on his chest, and this one's actually embroidered with unique fabric. I love that so much. And this plushie is so soft, and even has beans in him, so he sits extra well. I love the new Jazzwares plushies so much. They look absolutely amazing. And look, even his cheeks, the cheeks are 3D. I love that. So congratulations to whoever won the Lefty plushie. Their name was on screen, but don't worry guys, if you didn't win the Lefty plushie, that is completely okay, because I'm giving away something even more insane than the Lefty plushie at the end of this video. But you gotta wait and see what is inside the $1,000 FNAF plush box. But Lefty, I like him. It's definitely a W plushie, but unfortunately it wasn't a W price. For $50, unfortunately he's only $25 in stores, and I would highly recommend you find him in stores. Don't buy him from any resellers, because those are evil. So guys, unfortunately, is amazing is $50 was. Lefty was amazing. It was, at the end of the day, a scam, because this was more expensive than it should have been, unfortunately, but hopefully $100 has something good, because we only have 1, 2, 3, 4 more boxes to hopefully get something amazing. So let's check out $100 and see what we have inside of here. So guys, we got a big box here for $100. Hopefully, whatever's inside is actually worth the $100 and we don't get scammed, because if we get scammed, I might just end the video here, because that is so many. So, ba-ching! What do we get? Whoa! 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 Okay. This, I think, is finally the first one that's not a scam. Okay, well, look at this second. First of all, we got the Andiematronic Freddy plushie. He's really cool. Does he work, though? Let's see. Off, on. Let's turn him on. Does he work? Hello? Hello? This is like the worst version of the Jazzwares one. The Jazzwares one is way better. Hello? Can you work? No, I guess not. Okay, so how he's supposed to work, right, is, look, you pull his jaw down like this, and then he goes, rah, 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 I'm Freddy Fazbear, rah. And and like his eyes light up and he gets all angry and stuff. Unfortunately, this isn't working. I'm not sure why he isn't working, but maybe he has no batteries in him or something, or maybe he's just a broken plushie, which sucks, but I guess I can't do anything about that. But the main super cool plushie that we're looking at is this Party Time Chica plushie. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. How do I raise the camera? Okay, now you can actually see Party Time Chica. She looks way better. This plushie is actually so cool. Oh my gosh, so this is a custom-made Party Time Chica plushie from Secret of the Mimic, and this is just insane. Oh my gosh, this literally looks amazing. Okay, so, oh, she has some dirt thing on her. That's okay. So she's got 2 big roller skates. Look at that. This is custom, but it's embroidered. How do you embroider a custom plushie? That's amazing. And then they have these perfect circles on her feet. Oh my gosh, those look so good. The stitching on this literally makes it look official. I love it so much. Look at these. Her roller skates are perfect. These feathers on the bottom of her legs literally look so accurate. I love the material she's made of. It is so soft and fluffy. And then it makes all these little lower feathers so fluffy. On the back of her, she even has her Chica tail. I didn't even realize Party Time Chica had this, but that is so cute. Look how fuzzy this is. Oh my gosh, she's like the softest, fuzziest plushie ever. So she has a real bib. As you can see, it's literally tied on the back of her. And then on the front, we have a amazingly detailed Party Time bib. So that's the actual logo that's on the Party Time thing. I don't even know how they found the logo, but that's so impressive. That's actually printed on there. And this is 100% custom, which is so good. Then it actually has that nice little layer around the edge. She has 2 big ol' hands. They don't stick out as far as I would like. I think I would like these hands to stick out farther. They're kind of stuck to her sides, but the fingers are amazing. And all these feathers, oh my gosh, these feathers look so good. I literally love them. And then she has this big old chunky neck. Look at that. She literally has like a double chin of chunk. That is so funny. She has all these feathers, 3 layers of feathers. That had to take forever to cut out, and they're all fuzzy. She has such a fuzzy head. And then she has the other tie to the bib back here. And then she has her giant, scary Chica face, which just looks perfect. She has this giant open mouth. Again, with literally perfect embroidery. Normally, custom plushies can't really use embroidery because it's very difficult to use. So I have no idea how they managed to make this. This is perfect. She has beady eyes, which I love. The eyes are actually sticking out. Underneath the eyes, there's some type of like black fabric to give it a nice looking depth. I really like that. She has her little eyelashes sticking out, which looks so good. The eyeballs themselves are custom embroidered, which is fantastic. The eyebrows as well are also custom embroidered. And the little tuft of hair on the top of her head is so fluffy. She is the softest, fluffiest plushie ever. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. The animatronic Freddy was unfortunately broken, but this custom Party Time Chica plushie, even though it's custom, it doesn't have a tag or anything, which is unfortunate, you know, but everything else about this Party Time Chica plushie is literally perfect. This is the best one ever. U2's made one. This is literally better than the U2's plushie. This one, finally, the first one we didn't get a scam on. This is like a 100 out of 10. I literally love it so much. Now, let's go on to $200 and see if we get something good. Well, guys, we had to get all the way to the $100 box to finally not get scammed, which, that sucks, but we only have 3 more. I'm hoping for some good things from these last 3, but this one, the $200 one, is in a Freddy Fazbear pizza box. So that must be a good sign, everyone. We have to, Wither Bonnie, please. Oh, please, Wither Bonnie. Please, don't scam me again, because, oh my gosh, if this one was actually scammed, this $200 one, I don't even know what I would do. But, without further ado, and then after that, we only have 2 more. Let's go ahead and check out what is inside this Freddy Fazbear fresh oven-baked pizza. Ooh! Did somebody order a pizza? Ooh, yummy! What the heck? Guys, I think we got scammed out of $200. What is this? Why? did we get a My Emoji? Okay, guys, there's no way we paid $200 for a Foxy My Emoji. There's no way! I refuse to believe this. Okay, I gotta go double check what I bought on eBay. I gotta go double check this because I'm being so serious. There's no way. You're joking. There's no way I spent $200 on this. I refuse to believe that. Okay, guys, give me a second. I gotta go look up why this was $200. Okay, so guys, I'm back from my research and I figured some things out. Some good things and some bad things. Yes, this was $200, but you gotta wait. This is a prototype My Emoji Foxy head. Just for example, here's a prototype My Emoji Freddy head. As you can see, first of all, this tag is the prototype tag that would say sample date. Now, unfortunately, it was cut off, but comparing it to a normal tag, you can tell this tag is way smaller, and it's only one single piece of paper. Second of all, he has beans in him. Can you listen? Do you hear the beans? Listen. I'm smacking him. So he's got beans inside of him, and the normal My Emojis have no beans. See, look, listen, I'm gonna smack him. No beans. See? No beans in there, but the Foxy My Emoji does have beans inside of him. On top of that, his snout is made from a nice soft material. You can see that the snout and the ears are always made of the same material, right? So the ears are made of the scratchy material and the snout is made of the scratchy material. This material is not very nice, it's not very soft, but the ears and the snout are made of the same thing. But on the prototype Foxy, the ears are made of the scratchy material, but the snout is made of a nice soft material. And the main thing is he's not red, he is brown. For some reason, the prototype My Emoji Foxy head is brown. So I did some research online that I can show you guys. This is what the normal My Emoji head looks like. He is bright red. And the prototype that I have here is dark brown. So this clearly is a prototype, and I found the listing that I actually bought it from. That actually shows a great comparison. So this is the prototype that I bought. Prototype Foxy My Emoji head. Yes, we can see that's the brown one. And that is the normal Foxy My Emoji head. So we can see this prototype on here is brown. So we do officially have a My Emoji prototype, which is pretty neat. But it's also kind of like, why? Why would you want a Foxy My Emoji prototype? I mean, that's a little random, but I mean, for $200, was this worth it? I'm not too sure. You can see him compared to all the other Foxies. I believe the reason that this guy is brown is because the figure is brown. You can see the figure Foxy is a lot more, oops, I keep dropping him. The figure Foxy is a lot more brown than the My Emoji Foxy. So you can clearly tell that he was meant to be brown originally, I guess. I mean, his main design, right, this is what he's based off of, is this Foxy design, and you can see that this Foxy is basically a brown color, which is a lot more similar to it, but when you look at the normal My Emojis, the brown color of him is actually a lot closer to Freddy's brown. It's nearly identical, it's just slightly more red. Compared to the actual Foxy, the actual Foxy is so red. Look how red he is. This Foxy isn't red, honestly, at all. So all the official My Emojis that have the official tags are very red, and this guy is completely brown, so I'm not sure why they would do that. They also got rid of the beans in them. The beans help him sit up a lot. See, he sits normally because he has the beans in him, but the no beans in Freddy, look, he rolls right over. So I think the beans in them were a really good choice. I don't know why they got rid of it. Look, see, he sits up every time, but Freddy, you drop him, nope, he just rolls right on over, which kind of sucks. So I really like that this is a prototype. This was not the prototype that I was talking about. This prototype I almost forgot I had until this video because he's so like wide. That's why I genuinely thought I got scammed, and I thought that this was a bootleg, or I thought that this was just a normal My Emoji Foxy head that I paid $200 for. So I had to do the research to find out that no, this is in fact a real official prototype. Probably the lamest prototype I own, if I can be honest, because it's like, what's the point of him? Why would you ever want a prototype My Emoji? The My Emoji heads suck. Literally nobody likes them. Literally 0 people like them. So why would you ever want to have a prototype of it? I'm not too sure, but I guess I do have it now. So $200 wasn't a scam. To some people it might be a scam because it's they don't care about it. I care about it, so I guess it's not a scam. Let me know in the comments if you think it's a scam. But 2 left, so let's go to 500. Well, guys, we're down to the final 2. $500 and $1,000. I don't know. Do you guys think the $200 one was worth it? I'm not too sure, to be honest. This video, I'm gonna be honest, probably one of my most unsuccessful. $1 versus $1,000 is big majority of these were probably just scams, which really isn't good. I think I've probably lost the most amount of money on this video compared to other ones, which is a bummer, but hey, you know, not everyone can be a good one. Hopefully, $500 will save us, maybe, and we'll get something good, and then $1,000 should be good. I mean, if it's not, I mean, what's the point of doing this whole video? But, oh my gosh, that is one heavy box. So, let's go ahead and let's open up, $500 and see if it's worth it. Okay guys, so I can't use my normal tripod that I use to hold it just because it is way too big. This box is way too big, but that is a good thing because hopefully there's a lot of good things inside of here. So let's go ahead and see what we got. We got cardboard. We got cardboard. So I'll open everything up and then we will review it after it's all taken out of the box. So we have, this is the Hex box. Oh my gosh. So Hex sent me 2 boxes. If you remember the last time, Hex sent me a box and we all said, thank you, Dawko, in the comments. This is part 2, where he sent me a whole bunch of other stuff and the brand new Hex X Bendy drop. Now, I do like Bendy. I'm not the biggest Bendy fan, but I've never opened any Bendy things on my channel, and I know a lot of you guys do really like Bendy, so I thought, you know, maybe it'd be cool to open these, so that's something. Then we have, oh my gosh, the Mangle plushie. Let's go! So we have Mangle, so we're going to open that. Then we have what looks to be another Bendy plushie, I think. Then we have, what is this? A Bendy shirt. Yeah, a Bendy shirt. Then we have a Bendy thing. I'm not sure. Are these stickers? I think Bendy stickers, maybe? And then we have a Bendy hoodie. Ooh, look at that with a big Bendy on it. So, a majority of Bendy stuff. Let's go ahead. Oh my gosh. Oh, man, the box is getting all stuck. Let's go ahead and now review all of this. I'll give you guys an honest review, even though I did get this for free. I'll give you guys an honest review of what I honestly think about this stuff and how good it is. So I think, first of all, we should start off with the Mangle, and then we'll check out the other things. So let's go unbox all of this stuff. So guys, the very first thing we're going to be taking a look at is the Collector's Edition Mangle plushie. Even the artwork on this Mangle looks fantastic. Oh my gosh. So we have the giant Mangle plush that comes. It literally says Mangle, so you know what is inside of this. On the back, it says parts and service again with a giant Mangle head. Mangle is the only character, I'm pretty sure, to get her own unique bag that's like a different size that actually has her name on it. So it says again here, Collector's Edition. It really wants you to know that this is Collector's Edition Mangle. Now, I don't think I've ever actually reviewed the Hex Mangle on my channel. I do own it. I do own the Hex Mangle, but I don't think I've ever reviewed it. I think I just bought it for myself, and I just never opened it on camera, I guess. So, boom! Here she is. So, we're going to literally have to build her. Let's check this out. So, here is the Hex Mangle head, a whole bunch of wires, almost too many wires. I don't know how to feel about these wires, if they look that great. They're very, the ones coming out of her mouth, I'm not sure. Those are very long. I don't remember Mangle having this many long wires coming out of her mouth. The rest of the head looks pretty good. I like that. And what is this? I think this is her stand. Yeah, this is how you get her to stand up. So this is the stand that you need to build. We'll build that once we look at all of her pieces. Then this is her big ol' Mangle torso made of this metallic material. Now, a lot of people don't like this metallic material. I think it's cool. I think it works really nicely. The little hand, oh, it is removable. That's nice. So, and then it has some more wires hanging out and a whole bunch of magnets all around her base. Then we have a bunch of different Mangle limbs. This is one of her endoskeleton feet. Then we have one of her fuzzy feet. And then we have, what is this? A neck? I think this is Mangle's neck? Possibly? I think that's her neck. Then we have the endoskeleton. Ew. Ew. Oh my god. That is ugly looking. I'm sorry. This thing is so ugly. It looks like it has ugly hair on its head. It looks like an ugly skull. The head is squeezed out so much. Man, that just doesn't look good. It looks like he's a hairy skull. It looks like he's a hairy skull with a little goatee. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? Ooh, man, that is not looking good. And then we have the rest of her limbs. We have one Mangle hand, one random rod, and the other foot. And then we have whatever this, what is in here? We have some sort of pouch with something inside of it. What did we get? We got, oh, cute! We got little Mangle stickers. That's very cute. And we got Mangle's collector's card. That is so nice. So now let's go ahead, let's assemble the stands, and let's build our Mangle. So, here's the stands. Custom hex Mangle. That looks really nice. So I think you just put that in there, and then you take these. Are these both the same? These little hook things. This one looks smaller, so I'll put the smaller one in with here. I'll put the smaller one on the smaller stand. So there is the smaller stand that's meant to hold her up. And then we have the much larger one that we will use. So here is the larger stand. Still says Hex X Mangle. So, and then we will put the larger stand up so she can stand. Wow, that's going to be really big if those are the actual size of the stands. So let's start building our Mangle. I'm pretty sure that this goes like this, I think. And you bend this, right? Yes, so there's wires in here to bend it. Then Mangle's head goes right there, right? Yeah, and then the endo head goes right there. Okay, nice. Oh man, oh, she is way too heavy. See why they gave her the stand? Because this thing just falls apart. Okay. And then, okay, so we know the endo head goes there. And then for the rest of these, I think this random arm goes here. And this is supposed to be, like, bent, right? Yeah, okay. We'll keep this bent like that. Yeah, like it's a little, like, bent curve. And then the legs, we can bend the legs as well. Yes, you can bend the legs onto there. And you can attach them. You can put one leg, where does the hand go? No, wait. I have this wrong. This leg goes back here. Then this hand goes right here. And the hand can be pointed up, yeah. And then the back leg goes on the back right there. Okay, that's looking good. And bend that down. And now that we have this, now we can put this into our stand. So we're building our Mangle. And the stand, yes. Okay, so now that's on the stand. And now I'm pretty sure this other one is for the head, if I had to guess. So we take this stand and we remove her head, and then we put, man, this is tricky. Okay, so put that into there, and then the head goes on there, and boom! I think we have a Mangle. Check that out. So here is our built Mangle. She looks really good. It's very accurate, but I gotta be honest, both of the heads aren't great. Mangle's giant open mouth looks kind of stupid. It looks like she's like yawning almost. She has all these wires coming out of one side of her mouth, which doesn't look great. The giant mouth just is really bad. The endo head is so ugly. He looks like a hairy skull with a little goatee. He looks very bad. The rest of her is very well made, right? The body, the details, everything is very well made. I really like it. But man, this head is just, yikes. It is just not very good. So that is Mangle. That's the big Mangle that we got. So we'll move her over to the side for now. We'll put her over there. And now let's check out the other things we got. So let's check out the Bendy plushies next. So next up, it says Hex X Bendy. Let's see what Bendy plushies we have. So in here we have, well, there he is, Bendy. Okay. Yeah, that looks like him. I don't really know what to base it off of, since I've never had that many. I've never owned any Bendy plushies. It was my brother who really liked Bendy. These, does that? He looks kind of weird. Aren't Bendy plushies supposed to be white? Just wondering. Hex X Bendy. It's got a big old tag, and it's got a nice little card that it comes with Bendy and Demon Bendy. See, that looks a lot better. That drawing looks a lot better. With bigger eyes and a bigger smile, that looks a lot nicer. His head feels kind of empty. It's almost like a boomerang shape. No, it's more like a heart shape. I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it, because I don't really have much, but I feel like his horns are supposed to be a lot spikier, and his eyes and smile should be a lot bigger. It just feels like a lot of empty space on him. And then the rest of him looks fine, I guess. I mean, it's literally just black. I don't know what you want me to say. They added like some little details, like a little scratch here and a little scratch here, and I'm pretty sure the arms are posable. Yeah, they've got wires in them, which is nice, but there's no magnets. The bow tie looks good. I don't know how to feel. He's only got 2 little dots. It just feels very plain, I guess. Like it's really not, there's not much going on. Like compared to Mangle, when we had Mangle, oh, there was so much going on. There was so much detail. It just feels like there's not much detail here. I know there's not much you can add, but like the drawing looks so much better than the actual plushie. You know what I mean? Like his head shape is accurate. His eyes and smile look a lot better. His shoes and gloves are a lot bigger. I feel like that would have benefited. These gloves, they look pretty small, right? They're pretty small looking gloves. The shoes are very boring. They don't look like individual shoes. They just look like his feet are still connected. It doesn't look like he's wearing little shoes. I don't know. I don't think it's very good. His eyes are small and far apart. I just don't think it looks the greatest. Again, I don't know, so I could be wrong. I don't know much about this, but that's just my opinion. So the next one we're checking out is the only other one in the set, who is Boris. Now, I have a feeling that Boris will probably look a lot better. I think he has a lot more details on him that can be translated into plushies better. He's not just kind of bland, you know, just basically fully black like Bendy is. So he has another cute little card that is very cute, that a little bacon soup Boris that is very nice. And yeah, okay, this looks a lot better. I like this a lot more. First thing I noticed I already don't like is the cheeks. They did the Foxy method, where instead of giving him actual cheeks that are attached to the head, they just make it like a little piece of fabric, so it looks good from the front, but anytime you turn it to the side, that looks really bad, so that's already kind of a miss from me. The rest of it is pretty nice. The ears are nice. His face has a really good shape. I really like the shape of the face. The big old nose, the big old snout. I think the shape of this is great. His button eyes look a lot better just because his head is a lot smaller. So you can actually, so they fill up more space. Unlike Bendy's, his head is way too big with a tiny eyes and smile. His little overalls have tiny little buttons. That's very cute. I like the little straps on them. The overalls look great. It's just because he has more designs and more colors. He has little patches on his overalls. And yes, again, his legs definitely are bendable, as you can see. Yeah, his arms and legs are completely bendable. That's really cool. I really like that. He just has so much better detail that looks so much nicer that I really like. He has a nice little pouch. Everything about him, honestly, looks really good. I like the Boris plush a lot more than the Bendy one. The Bendy one, its shape isn't great. Its head is too big. Just doesn't look much like him. Boris is a lot better. So after that, we have these stickers. I'm not sure. Let's dump these out. These are pins, I think. Yes, I'm pretty sure these are pins. Wow. Okay. These are giant, high-quality bendy pins. So right here we have Alice Angels. So these are made of actual metal. That's really nice. And they're shiny. So these are great. These are really good quality. These are like giant. I really like this. It's all metal and shiny and gold. I love the gold shine. Then we have a really cool giant melting bendy face. That's a really nice looking one. I like that. Like half of his face is melting and the other half is normal, and it's a real shiny gold. Oh my gosh, it's like the shiniest I've ever seen. That's really cool. Then we have the ink machine. That's really, every time I say the ink machine, I think of the Matt Pat, the show whatever, he like sings about it. Matt Pat's like Bendy and he sings about it, if you guys know what I'm talking about. The ink machine looks really cool. The gold metallic on these are so good. I really like that. Then we have another Alice Angel. I don't think we needed 2 of those, but that's fine. This one, I don't like. This one isn't gold. It's like it wants to be gold, but it's not. It's just kind of like a whitish color. I don't like that. Next, we have Boris sleeping in a big old gear. The design for this is so cute. It's very cute, but it's not gold. This gold is awesome. Why would they stop using it? Why would they just make these boring colors? Like, this gold is amazing. I love this color. They gave 3 of them amazing gold color, right? That looks so good. And then the other 3 are just lame, like tan colors. That's really lame. And then the final one is oh my god, this one is giant. This is a giant bendy performing pin, and it's cool, but I like this one way more. This one's shiny and gold. This one's just kind of a boring tan. So the gold ones I really like. And then we got 2 pieces of clothing. So for the first piece, and I'll try these on. Don't worry. I'll try them on. For the first piece, we have, let's see if this looks good. We have a giant Alice Angel shirt. All right, that's pretty cool. Now again, I don't know the most about it, but that's a nice design. It has like the artificial cracking where it's meant to look old and worn. That's cool. I like that. That is honestly a really good looking one. I'll try it on. It's got a giant kind of annoying patch Hex X bendy. Like I don't want a giant tag sewn onto my shirt that I can't cut off. That's a little annoying. And then we have a giant hoodie. So let's go ahead, open this up. Let's see if this looks good. Or if it looks bad, but I'll try them both on so you can see what it looks like when you're wearing it in case, you know, you want to pick these up. So this has, ooh, I love that. I love that. That's the iconic image. That's nice, embroidered on the front in the nice yellow shiny gold with a big splotch. I like that. That looks really cool. And then the rest of it is just a pretty normal hoodie, right? With just like sleeve. Oh, wow. Oh, the sleeves are awesome. Whoa, look at that. It's meant to look like an animated film reel, and the sleeves get darker and inkier. That's really cool. That's really cool. I really like that. What does the other sleeve have? The other sleeve is the exact same thing. Okay. And then on the back, ooh, look at the inside of the hoodie. That's awesome. Whoa. The inside of the hoodie looks like a giant ink spill. That's an amazing detail. And then the back has this giant scary bendy. That's a little corny. The rest of this hoodie is awesome, but the back is slightly corny. I'm just being honest. It's slightly corny. The rest of this hoodie looks really cool. The back is just slightly corny, but that's okay. We will go and we're going to try this on and we will see how it looks like. So let's go try it on. Okay guys, so we have both of our bendy merch here that we're going to try on. So the very first thing that we're going to try on is the shirt. See how this looks like. See if this looks good. And you guys can let me know in the comments if you don't think it looks good. But hopefully it's not. Hopefully I like it. So it's definitely, it doesn't feel cheap, which is good. It feels like a nice quality. What do you guys think? Is it cool? I don't know. I mean, it's just like a normal shirt. So I don't really know. Does it look good? Oh, huh? Maybe. I don't know. It's nice. It's comfy. Kind of matches my fit. I think I'm rocking it. I think it looks good. And now we are trying on the hoodie. The hoodie looks really awesome. I really like this. Dawko sent this to me to make some specific Instagram Reels and TikToks with, which I will. I have some pretty funny ideas that I'm going to be using these for. So let's try on this giant bendy hoodie. See how this looks on. So, man, it's definitely bulky. Like, this will keep you warm. Man, this is really, it's like a really thick hoodie. Oh my goodness. So, oh, some little stuff on the cords. Okay. How does it look? What do we think? Does it look cool? Does it look good? I don't know. Let me know. The hood, hopefully the hood looks cool. The sleeves, I love these. I think these look awesome. These look so cool. I love the reels, the film reels, and I love how it gets darker and inkier towards the sleeves. That looks really cool. I love this on both sides. This embroidered patch looks really cool. The pocket is nice. That's a nice pocket. And then the back. Boom! How does that look? I thought it looked kind of corny, to be honest. It could look really cool. It could look really awesome. I just thought it looked a little corny. I really like this. The material of this is really soft. The embroidery looks really great. The ink on here looks really good. Can you see the ink inside of here? Can you see the ink inside of the hood? That's an amazing detail. That's like the best detail on this whole thing. I really, really like that. Let me know what you think, if this looks good, if you guys want to pick it up. I think this is cool. I think I like this. And you know what? I don't think that was a scam box at all. I think this was probably around that much money. Honestly, because like heck stuff, no offense, it's a little pricey. It's definitely a little pricey. I know that mango plushie's like $200 or something crazy. So I like these. Those are pretty good. Now let's go check out the very final box of $1,000. So guys, here is the very final one with something absolutely insane in here for $1,000. let's open it up and see what we possibly got. So it is, oh my gosh. We have, what the? Security breach plushies? Are these jazz? No way. Oh, these are the entire set. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Okay, guys, I'm gonna need a little bit to like process this because this is just insane. Oh my gosh. All 4 of them? Oh, this box is so worth it. This is so worth it. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's really all of them. Wow. Okay, I'm going to need to like, and I gotta give one of these away. Oh man, which one? I literally have to. I have to give one of these away. Because that's what I said. Shoot, I don't know which one I'm gonna choose. Alright, let's go ahead and sit down and give these guys a full prototype review because these have never been seen before. This is literally insane. So let's go ahead and give a full FNAF prototype review. Well, guys, here they are. Each prototype of each Glamrock. This is insane. I don't know if anyone's ever had a complete set of prototypes or not, but this is honestly insane to get all of these. So I've decided, I sat with it for a little bit. The one that I am going to be giving away is Monty. Probably because I like Monty the least. So I will be giving him away. So you guys might be wondering, how do you enter to win a Montgomery Gator Five Nights at Freddy's prototype plushie? Well, it's very simple. And real Puggle fans, let me know in the comments. Know already how to do this. But in case you don't, that's okay. All you guys have to do is the 3 simple Puggle steps. Is you have to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment saying you finished all 3 steps and why you deserve Monty because he's so rare. So I already picked the Lefty person, and I read through all your comments and I see why you deserve him. If you just say I finished all 3 steps, you're not going to win him, okay? You're excluded from the giveaway because this is very rare, so I need to know why you deserve it. So you got to let me know. Now let's go ahead and take a look at all these prototypes. Don't worry, guys, I will give you the best in-depth review I possibly can. So first of all, the Glamrock Freddy prototype. The first thing I noticed is his orange isn't as vibrant. It's definitely not as vibrant as the official plushie. Also, he's made of that old gross material, so it's a very nasty feeling material that really doesn't feel great. He has all of their swing tags, which is very impressive. So let's learn a little bit of information about him. Date 2020-7-19. So he was officially created in 2020. That is, what is that? September 19th, I think. His item number is whatever that says. His size is 7 inches tall. I'd say so. I'd say that looks about correct. The design, FNAF Security Breach Glamrock Freddy. Designer EH, whoever EH is. Buyer Funko LLC. Description 9th, 7 inches. So 9th makes me think that this is the 9th iteration of this prototype. So there could be 8 other Glamrock Freddy prototypes out there that look completely different from this one, very similar to this one. I'm not sure, but this prototype, let's see if we can find some differences. So of course his tag is different. This is the Dream International tag that all the plushies have. Looks a little worn, like this plushie has probably been played with by someone who had it and didn't know it was rare. There is the official sample date tag. He feels a lot skinnier. Right? I think that might be what's different about him is the official plush. He's very like poofed out. This guy is very, very flat and skinny. As you can tell, it looks like someone took him and they squished him together. So he's very flat looking. Look at that flat head. He almost has a pancake head. It's a complete opposite of the bootlegs. His tag is also in almost a strange place. It's on his ear when most of the tags are on their hand here. See, normally the tags go right there on the hand. You can see the little hole that the tags normally fit into, but looks like the prototype tag is actually on his ear. His hat also feels like it's a different type of material. It feels a lot softer and a lot nicer than the official Glamrock Freddy hat, and it also feels a lot more loose, like the the quality of whatever they used is probably a lot cheaper. So that is what I think is different from him compared to the other one, is he's a lot more flat, his colors are a lot more muted, he's not as neon orange, and the tag was originally going to be on his ear, and the hat was made of a cheaper material. That is very interesting. So next up, let's check out the prototype Glamrock Chica plushie. Now, what differences do we see here? So of course, it has the tag, looks like this tag was originally going to be on her hair. We can see the date from this. This says 2022. So this makes me think that this was the re-released Toy Chica. If you guys remember, the Glamrock Chica. The Security Beach plushies got re-released, if you remember. So first they had the scratchy material, and then they had soft material. So the 2022 makes me think that this is the re-released Chica. Item number, a whole bunch of random stuff. Size, 7 inches, yes. Description, FNAF Security Breach Glamrock Chica. Designer, same guy, EH. Buyer, Funko LLC. Description, no description here. So this could be a completely different version, and the tag on the back we can see says right here, Dream International, with the sample date on the back. And let's see what's different. So the legs feel a lot softer. These legs, the material on them feels very, very soft. It's a lot softer. Her eyes seem like they're poofed out a lot more. Look how far her eyes stick forward compared to like Glamrock Freddy's. Her eyes really stick forward a lot, so it looks like she was going to have bigger eyes. Also, I'm not sure if her eyebrows were always printed on, but everyone else has embroidered eyebrows, and Glamrock Chica has printed eyebrows. So I'm pretty sure the prototype Glamrock Chica had printed on eyebrows before they switched over to embroidered eyebrows, because every single plush has embroidered eyebrows, which is so interesting. I can't see too many other differences on her. Besides that, she doesn't look flatter like Glamrock Freddy does. I think her eyes stick forward a lot more, and her eyebrows are printed on instead of embroidered. That is so interesting. That is so cool that they honestly made the plushie like this. Oh man, I love it so much. And next up, we have the prototype Roxanne Wolf plushie. So the tag is on the hand this time, so they finally put them on the tag. This is a original one. This is 2020-7-20. So this was September 20th, so this was created the day after. The item number, whole bunch of random stuff. Size 7 inches, description, FNAF Security Breach Plush, Roxanne Wolf. Designer, EH, description, Funko LLC, and no description here. Then we have, of course, the tag, the prototype tag back here, Dream International, with sample date. Oh, that is the other way. With sample date on the tag right here. Absolutely amazing. So let's see what is different about this Roxanne Wolf. First of all, her hair seems a lot different. There seems a lot more wrinkly, like it's a lot more low quality. See how it just literally wants to like fall down whenever I like pull it up? I think this hair is a lot lower quality than the official one that they used. It also feels like a very gross material. It's very heavy. Whenever you pull it up, it falls right back down. Again, her, this material, this like shiny material feels so soft. It feels a lot softer than normal. Her face is also kind of misshapen. You can definitely tell that this is a prototype. As you can see, this eyebrow is a lot lower than this eyebrow, and this eyeball is a lot lower than this eyeball. You can see the differences. It's like this side of her face was sunken down. That's really weird. I'm not too sure why they would do that. It also looks like this hair is a different shape, not too different, but a little bit different from the official hair that's on the official Roxanne Wolf plushie. The rest of her seems, this seems weird. I don't think there was always just one dot there. There might have been more dots. Everything else seems, it looks like they also missed a dot back here, so that might be a difference. They accidentally put a dot up here, and they missed a dot back here. Everything else seems pretty similar. Her head looks pretty big, actually. Her body looks small and her head looks big. The body might have been scaled up in the official plushie. Do you guys see that? Her head looks giant and her body looks really small. They might have actually changed that. They might have made her head either smaller or her body bigger in the official plushie, which is so interesting. And Montgomery Gator, the one I'm giving away to you guys. The first and most obvious thing is his nose was going to be practically non-existent. He had basically no nose. It looks like they just embroidered tiny little green slits that you can barely even see. So originally, the main thing about this Monty, the biggest difference, is he had no nose. Now let's read this description. Date 2020-7 3-7-13. So this was actually the first one ever created. Isn't that interesting? That's a little fun fact, is that this was the first security breach plush ever created. Item number, a whole bunch of random stuff. Size 7 inches. Description, FNAF Security Breach Monty Gator. Designer EH, buyer Funko LLC, and no description. So we don't know which one in the line that this was. We know this is the 9th one, but we've got no idea who this guy is. And again, his eyebrows are embroidered, so that's definitely official. His mohawk seems like it's better quality. Like most Monties, their mohawk is falling right over, but this Monty's mohawk looks really nice. It's not flopping or falling over at all. It looks really good, honestly. The rest of him, I feel like he's a lot brighter green. Yes, okay, look, this is a big difference. Do you see this? The green on his face does not match the green on his arms and torso. You can see that these are two completely different green colors. Look at that. This is a lot darker green, and this is a lot lighter green. So he was originally made of a completely different green color, which is very interesting. Of course, back here, it says sample date with the Dream International, and everything else looks pretty normal. The tail looks pretty normal. The arms look pretty normal. I can't remember if Monty had any metallic, but if he did have any metallic on his body, then it's not put here. He definitely has metallic on his glasses for his eyes, but that looks to be about it. And the Dream International tag. So it is genuinely incredible to have these 4 security breach prototype plushies. And because 4 is so many prototypes to have, that I wanted to give you guys a chance to win the Montgomery Gator prototype. So I will be reading all the comments. You guys have to let me know why you truly deserve it, because I'm going to read through all of them, and I'm going to make sure that whoever wins the Monty Gator prototype really deserves this Monty. So it goes into a good home who deserves a FNAF prototype. The other ones I'm going to be keeping for now. I could always give these away in a future video, such as the Glamrock Freddy giveaway, or the Glamrock Chica giveaway, or the Roxanne Wolf giveaway. I could give away any of these plushies maybe in a later video, so let me know if you guys want me to give away these other plushies, because I'm not too sure if I should do that, but just let me know if that's something you guys would like to see. So guys, that is the end of the video, and I gotta be honest, this was probably one of the worst mystery box videos I've opened. A majority of the things I got either didn't really like, or were just complete scams. There were only a couple good items. Lefty was, of course, a good item, and I'm happy to have my own personal Lefty now. But he was definitely overpriced. He was $50, which is definitely overpriced. I love this Party Time Chica custom plushie. This is one of the highlights from the video. She's absolutely incredible. The Freddy Andiematronic plushie is pretty lame, especially since he's broken. So it's like, what's even the point of him? I really like the Party Time Chica. The prototype My Emoji Foxy head, I forgot I even bought this. It's kind of that lame, because it's like, why would you want a prototype My Emoji head? So this one was definitely very mediocre, just to be honest. We got way cooler prototypes after. The Bendy merch was pretty cool. I'm not the biggest Bendy fan, but I thought it was pretty neat, especially getting the Mangle edition collector's plush, especially that it was all free. I did really like that. I thought it was pretty cool. And of course, the highlight of the video being all 4 of the FNAF Security Breach Glamrock plushies as prototypes. So again, guys, let me know in the comments why you deserve the Montgomery Gator plush, and make sure to finish the rest of the 3 steps. I can see if you're subscribed. All you guys have to do is like the video, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment saying you finished all 3 steps. But yeah, I think this was not a bad haul, but just it's a little disappointing compared to other videos. I wanted to let you guys know I'm kind of disappointed after the end of recording this video. I'm like, man, we did not get too much good stuff here. But yes, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy, and I will see you all later. Goodbye!